All right, Global. I got my boys with me. All right.
What up, man? See y'all boys, man.
Got JLove here with us today.
We global now.
All right, man. Global, we back, man. Let's start it off with Dawn Staley. Give her flowers.
She's tough.
She got, let's run it down. South Carolina lost all 5 starters last year. Won a national title. She's the only woman to win Players of the Year while she played in college, and then go to win Coach of the Year.
Multiple years in a row.
Like, come on.
I'm gonna be real before we even hit on Dawn Staley. I don't like the fact that anytime they bring up her accomplishments, they point out the fact that she's the first black to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, highest paid, black female coach or something like that.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, like every time they do that whenever like someone of notoriety or status in the black community, they point out the fact that they're black. No, she is arguably, like, she's on par to be one of the greatest women's basketball coaches, period. They try to put us in a little box, you know what I'm saying, categorize us, whatever, which is fine, you know what I'm saying. I know everyone on here is proud to be black, but I don't like that. But coming where she come from, you know what I'm saying, she from Philly. Mm-hmm. You know, you near Philly. I mean, we all near Philly, really. Mm-hmm. But, like, bruh, Philly different. Like, and for her, like, I didn't know up until this week that she's in the College Basketball Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. Like, she really been doing this, and to see her, like, take I was watching an interview on her story earlier this week, and while she was playing in the league, like, the AD from Temple brought her up, like, and was like, basically, while she was playing, I was like, yeah, like, what do you want to do? And she was like, what you mean what I want to do? I'm playing. But she from Philly, so they was like, they had a void at coaching that kind of happened organically. I think Philly was her first job. I mean, Temple was her first job. But, like, it's crazy how someone, that's like if somebody came to you right now and was like, Bugg, Cheek, like,
what y'all trying to do with
what
this?
You trying to do? Like, they at your high school, because y'all in college, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, like, come on, come be the head coach. You'll probably look at him like, hold on, brother, what you trying to say? you said I ain't, you know what I'm saying? But someone saw something in her that she didn't see in herself at the time, which is kind of cool.
But playing at that level, playing for the USA team, 3 gold medals, I would want somebody at that status coaching my team at the end of the day.
You would, but imagine you in your prime. Say you like a junior or a sophomore. You like, hold on, I'm trying to keep doing this to try to, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I seen her say, she kind of felt, not some kind of way, but she was like, I'm trying to keep playing basketball for the next couple years.
It was kind of like them telling her she was done a little before she was ready to be done.
Yeah, that kind of thing. But, you know what I'm saying, it was just one of those things where, like, you never know what someone's seeing you that you don't see in yourself, which is kind of cool. It's organic. Because, like, if you ask a lot of college football players what they want to do, they're going to say they want to play football. Not many people will give them an out. Although, be it she was a professional at the time, but, like, people don't just, like, hand out opportunities like that or see something in you just from, like, being a player. Like, oh, we want you to be our head coach. Like, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I mean, to piggyback off you said about with the black, how people label it as the black coach or this black player, I'm kind of 50-50 with it because it's like, yeah, I'm black and I want to be recognized as black. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, it's black power is flourishing in the world. But then it's also like, yeah, like you said, we are just regular people at the end of the day. So why can't we be labeled as the best coach, the best player? So I think it goes both ways to me, to be honest.
I'm not mad at that. For me, the way I see it is I feel like it continues to promote the divide.
Okay, yeah.
You know
I think it depends on what you're talking about. Like, when you're talking about, like, something as such as coaching, you get what I'm saying? I feel like in that sense, just say women's basketball coach. You feel me? When we talking about, like, black people in medicine, in democracy, when we talk about stuff like that, I think it should be known that that's black. You get what I'm saying? Like, because those are the stages we not really in too heavy right now. Like, we're in sports, so yeah, you don't need to keep saying first black woman basketball. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we're in sports heavy, so when you talk about, like, I seen some of it was like NASA students, like black NASA students and stuff, like, that's gaining. Like, keep letting that be known. But like, as far as like sports go, like stuff we already got like our foot in the door with, I don't think that need to keep it.
But are we though?
You get what I'm saying? I agree with that.
But Dawn is one of the first black women's college coaches to be coach of the year, and
yeah, but I'm just saying, it's getting played out. She has a lot of, like, she has her status already. You don't have to keep putting black on her accomplishments. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. And then too, in general, it ain't many of them who done that. What she done? Period. Exactly. I watched a lot of her interviews post the championship, and the way that she presents herself to me is like really commendable. Mm-hmm. Like, obviously she's a black coach, you know what I'm saying? After she won, just the grace that she carries herself with. Like, she bigged up Caitlin Clark, which I thought was so dope. Like, she was like, Caitlin Clark, you're gonna be the number 1 overall pick. You know what I'm saying? You are one of the GOATs of this, like, women's college basketball thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's huge for her to say that after a win, especially, like, okay, she could have easily said something about Angel Reese. Mm-hmm. But that would have probably been on par with what they expect her to say, especially putting her in that bracket a bit. Oh, this is a black, you know what I'm saying? So she gonna say something. But she gave, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion, who the best women's basketball player is of for sure this era, I think, Caitlin Clark, the flowers she deserved. Mm-hmm. And like, even in all her interviews, like, I don't know, I don't see many people who are coaches who, like, I seen she did an interview at the Breakfast Club. I seen she was on the Pivot. Like, she's all about our culture. Mm-hmm. And that's another reason why I like her. And I think in our culture, like, having those type of, like, role models, because, like, you know, it's easy for her to go on the coaching circuit just like any other coach, you know what I'm saying? But she understands her notoriety, she understands her power, and her being that, okay, the Breakfast Club has influence amongst us, our demographic. The Pivot has influence amongst us, our demographic. And her reaching those platforms and kind of saying her piece, saying how, like, the packaging of someone looks, how you present yourself, like, if you want to be in this field, giving her story, taking the time out to do those little things, I think it speaks to her excellence.
Facts.
And then the one thing I noticed was how humble she continues to be. After the game, you know, they do the little cut the net down, trophy presentation, and, like, she came to tears.
Yeah. And
she gave it all to God. And it's like, all the success you having, you know, she didn't give it the hard word, you know, she gave it to God. So it's like, that shows that she's truly humble. She's truly a good person. You know, she's from a lot of ways. She's from Philly. See what I'm saying? So
absolutely. And she knows that this thing could have went completely a different way, being where she's from. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was the first thing she said. All glory to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Like, commendable for sure.
And she be putting that shit on.
She do.
No, that Louis V jacket she had. Who they played? What game was that?
That was the semifinals?
That was a Final Four. That Louis V jacket, you seen it?
Listen,
that shit was hard.
To be real, no, I didn't see it. But I've seen her interview on the Breakfast Club. Man, she had on this Dior coat. Like, she just.
That's another thing I like about her. The way she be dressing on the sidelines, bro.
Yeah.
I fucks with, like, cause that allow you, that, like, let your players know, like, bro, come out and just be yourself. Like, you ain't got to dress to impress nobody but you. And she be putting it on. Like, she ain't ready wear a suit like the other coaches be wearing, or, like, just some basketball gear. Like, she throws it on every game.
Nothing but the utmost respect for her. And like you said, like, even that, like, who wouldn't want to, like, play for a coach like that if you were a young girl coming up? You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, like, she's stern. She's a hard coach, but she's so personable and, like, she relating to us. Like, she don't got to throw that on.
Is she the women's college basketball Dion?
That's what I always ready to say. It's like playing for Dion for women's basketball, bro.
No one is close to Dion.
There
is no one close to Dion.
I'm talking about the comparison.
I don't care.
What does that even mean, though?
I don't care.
What does that even mean?
I don't care. It means that Dion
doesn't have championships. Sorry.
Huh? It means that Dion, the aura everything that's involved with Dion, can no one come close to touching. I don't care, man. It ain't even about it. It ain't about men and women.
I'm stating more of the fact that
the aura
of nothing close to
the aura of
somebody
college
you want to play
football
with
doesn't compare to women's college basketball. It's not there yet.
So we can't even have a conversation.
We can though.
No, we can't.
She's somebody you want to play for if you was a shawty. That's all I'm saying.
She's someone you want to play for. You could say
she'll be
you could
She's
say
the comparison. She's our culture.
Dion's our alien. You could say she like Mike Tomlin, Mike T. That's better. But because the reason why
it's not because she played basketball. She can relate to the players. I think that's a great comparison.
It's someone who you want to go play for, but like, bro, she cannot transcend the entirety of the sport. Her alone, Dion could. And that could just be to the viewership, which the viewership has went up. You know what I'm saying, of the women's basketball, everything. Oh, yeah. But like, bro, Dion different.
I disagree.
Dion's different.
She has top recruits every year. I mean, Dion's bringing in transfers, but he didn't have a top recruiting class.
I think maybe you're comparing it because she's African American like Dion. Call her Saban. I'm not mad at that. I ain't calling her Dion, bro.
No, I'm making a comparison because of the culture. Jackson State,
yes,
they didn't win the championship,
but they went undefeated.
They didn't win the championship.
Did you see their sales too? Yeah, he changed that.
JSU,
we can't talk about that.
JSU was not competing in Power 5 when Dion was there.
Put Cheek on pause right now.
JSU was not competing in Power 5.
He wasn't there long enough for them to get.
Dion brought college game day to HBCUs.
Yeah, never done before.
I'm sorry. I love Dawn.
It's because it's Dion
and everything everything she doing, but you put her at Howard, she ain't bring college game day to Howard.
I think she would. She's at
that. I ain't even going to doubt her like that.
Yeah, but I think she would.
She's at
probably
that
not as quick. Probably not as quick as Dion. Dion did it in the season.
Dion's an alien, bro.
But he had this status for.
You want to know? All right, here we go. The difference between Dawn and Dion. Dawn is that coach that you know what I'm saying, you want to play for. She going to present herself in the way she do. You going to want to go to war for her. Dion's a salesman, bro. I don't get that vibe from her. Anytime you put a mic in front of Dion,
you don't know what's happening in her office when she bring.
Anytime you put a mic in front of Dion's face, he's going to say something that's like, damn. He just made me change my perspective. He's a salesman. I don't get salesman from her. I get genuine from her. I get like really good coach.
As a salesman, is it fake love? Is it real love all the time?
No, and that's why they're different. She gives me real love all the time. Dion don't.
So what's better?
It ain't about what's better. It's about the comparison. It's about the impact. And this is a fake ass world we live in. So Dion gonna push the envelope and the needle a little bit further than she could, I believe.
Yeah, it's Dion.
And we talking about coach. You know, I mean, it's Dion. Like I said, it's Dion.
It's Dion. All right, let's move on, man. You said Dawn Staley gave Caitlin Clark her flowers. Said she was one of the greatest in women's college basketball to ever touch the court. So, is she the GOAT of women's college basketball?
She's the reason every Iowa game was sold out. The minute tickets were called.
Is she the GOAT of women's college basketball?
Too soon to say.
From what I've personally watched, I can say yes because I haven't watched a lot of them.
I don't think we're educated enough on the topic.
That's what I'm saying. So from what I've seen, I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
But what I don't like is, I don't like when old heads start hating.
What you mean?
No,
You seen that quote?
I seen an interview with Breonna Stewart. You know who Breonna Stewart is? She played at UConn. She's in the WNBA now. She had 4 college.
I feel bad, bro.
Well, look, Breonna Stewart, she went to UConn. I think she had 4 national championships. And somebody asked her, is Caitlin Clark a GOAT?
Mm-hmm.
She said no, she needs a championship. Playing at UConn, they have 11 national championships. They're a powerhouse. They were the Alabama of women's college basketball.
They always have a well put together team.
Caitlin Clark was on Iowa with no star recruits, a bunch of role players. You put her on a UConn team, she has 4 championships. So
I don't think it's no doubt about it. I think it's a fact
that she's the GOAT.
I can't. It's too many. We gotta see how that thing sees over the years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because She just finished her career. It's plenty of great college women basketball players.
Right,
even Dawn. She basically, long story short, said she had a really blunt message for Caitlin Clark. Like just when she come, like you gonna see about her regardless. What she hating on is the fact that Caitlin Clark gonna be able to come in that league and be like, if it ain't at least 500 racks, 600 racks, what I'm making right now, I'm not playing. She not gonna pull that card, but they not even gonna come at her disrespectful like that.
I think she will pull that card.
I think she should pull that card. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese.
She got 3 different commercials that plays during her games.
Oh God.
She got Caitlin Clark, bro. She got 3 different commercials.
When they was playing,
whoever you gotta get. 1 mil order table, or I take $500K with 1% ownership.
Bro, and her endorsements will go through the roof.
When they was playing in the regular season, they had a separate channel called the Caitlin Clark camera. They had a camera just following her.
Well, when she was breaking all the records, they did not take her name off the screen. It was only her. You know how they featured everybody. Like if you score, they show your name on the sidebar. It was just Caitlin Clark. You seen it.
It's just a different dynamic to the women's game. Like she's coming up court and she's pulling from 35 feet out.
Some Steph Curry shit.
It's like
it's crazy.
That's what the people want to see. That's
entertaining.
Men want to see who are mainly sports watchers. They're gravitated to that. So it's like she changed the game for the forever.
She did change the game forever.
We got a lot of skilled hoopers coming up. I can't wait.
And I do think that this pushes the envelope for the WNBA. I mean, it's only going up, and it's gonna be hard for I'm gonna say hard. It's gonna be harder for these athletes and these brands, because you know what I'm saying, men at the end of the day have become used to getting brands. So it's like you got this little attitude, or you think you're gonna crash out. This girl,
the standard
this
set.
girl, while I'm paying you hypothetically, let's say I'm paying you $5 million for whatever, coming out because the women are climbing. Their start off pay is going to be lower. I'm gonna pay you this $1 million, and I know you're gonna go crazy on Instagram. I know you're gonna promote the hell out this brand I got. I'm not rocking with you, brother.
Get Kaylin that deal at Lululemon.
Going
crazy. That's gonna go stupid
through the roof.
Bro. Like so even they already got their platform set for them, bro. They just got to tap into it. That's a lot of untapped waters that the women's just ready.
Y'all gonna be sick when the NIL check goes different too.
Breaks them
because women, they're taking charge, bro. They about to be. It's their time, bro.
Hold on, I got something to say. For everybody that said we didn't know what we was talking about, South Carolina versus Iowa. National Championship game women's, 18.9 million viewers.
Most of y'all watched it.
UConn versus Purdue, National Championship, 14.8 million viewers for the men's. Like, come on. Like, women's college basketball is going here, and I think it's going to stay there.
We wanted to see DJ Burns, bro. Nobody cared about Zach Edey. I wanted to see,
hold on.
I wanted to see escalate in the paint, bro.
Just to stay on the topic of women's college basketball real quick. This was the 2020 recruiting class coming out of high school. You had Paige Beckers out number 1, 2 Angel Reese, 3 Cameron Brink, 4 Caitlin Clark, 5 Camila Cardoso. So would you say this class changed women's basketball forever?
Forever, and it ain't no going back.
Yeah, they just set the standard.
It ain't no going back.
It's only going up.
I'm trying.
You got the Jujus.
This from
South Carolina they freshy, bro. Hard like.
So
Staley, bro, they're recruiting, bro, and it's like
Something's been 3 years, right,
bro?
What?
Don Staley, she been there?
Nah.
How long has it been?
5+.
It's been 5+.
Should have been to.
Oh no, what it is? Excuse me. It's been 2 championships in 3 years, right?
2022, 2024.
2 championships in 3 years. Yeah.
So out of that group, who do you think was the most influential?
I feel like they was all influential. Well, Angel Reese was influential in her own way, different from Caitlin Clark. But Caitlin Clark changed the game for sure.
I'm gonna say on the court, Caitlin Clark. Off the court, Angel Reese. She killed it.
Off the court,
she killed it.
Her marketing was
skills is
amazing.
After they Natty, bro, telling me she put Ben's dealership new NIL.
She announced she was declaring to the WNBA on Vogue. Like Vogue put it out. Like,
but
what are we talking about?
This is also comes to play. Who your backing is matter. It matters heavily. Caitlin Clark, she was at LSU, Iowa.
It's their personality. Caitlin Clark is not going on Instagram and posting with Vogue and making TikToks.
She used to hide to go to her home.
Caitlin Clark was a pure hooper, and she like.
But if she's not at Iowa, if she's at a more prestigious, well-renowned school, I think she has a different backing. Shaq backed Angel Reese. She was coined the Bayou Barbie.
Bro. It's personality.
But
Angel Reese got all that based off personality, what she did on social media.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Caitlyn could contest that status if that was her. You know what I'm saying?
You put the personality of Angel and Caitlyn.
But I'm talking about because first of all, Angel Reese was at Maryland before she went to LSU.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody hear peep about nothing.
She was hurt.
Huh?
She was hurt.
She played though, right?
She
played
very
freshman
early.
year. She got hurt her sophomore year. Freshman year is okay. You're a freshman.
Freshman.
Sophomore year.
Then she transferred to LSU.
Oh, took off.
It was over.
Took off. And then
I renege my argument.
The rest of the influence she got Fly J, bro. And while Fly J she brings a lot of status just to the LSU, like to women's basketball too in general.
Yeah.
Shawty was on the rap game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, you already have she already had her stage set. So now you playing college basketball too. Mm-hmm. Women's ceiling is crazy, bro. Like they doing something
I do see what you're saying, because you do have Angel Reese, Fly J go to LSU, and then you bring in Kim Mulkey, who's a legendary coach. She was at Baylor.
It's just that Angel Reese had a different backing, and I don't. to be real with you, we talk about the personalities, which I understand that, but I don't think Angel Reese is Angel Reese at Iowa. I don't think Angel Reese is Angel Reese at anywhere that doesn't have that much of a backing athletically.
I don't know if it's athletic.
I'm talking about off the court. I'm talking about off the court and push.
I think she is, because she's from Baltimore. Baltimore never left her.
Every coach ain't gonna let you be Baltimore though.
Yeah.
Every coach, I don't agree. Because Caitlin Clark coach let her do whatever she wanted.
It's Caitlin Clark,
and I think that translates to off the court too.
If you put Angel somewhere not
put Angel in Nebraska. Let's see if she's
exactly. If she's not somewhere culturally renowned like LSU or something.
I understand. LSU is probably the blackest PWI in America.
Exactly.
So I understand, but I still
doing what she's doing. I wouldn't feel she probably wouldn't feel comfortable doing that at a school like Iowa or something.
That's what I'm
saying. She would get looked at way differently.
What's the difference
than she was?
And
at
I think Caitlin Clark, like you said, if you put her at a UConn or something with a little bit where it's a little bit more loose, I think she might show up a little bit more. Wasn't she doing this shit?
I don't think UConn's loose though. I don't think that was a good.
Mm-hmm.
She was doing this shit at first, right?
Kayla?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she
Angel did it back.
I mean, she still pop her shit on the court.
Yo, on the court, she's a different person.
She like Kobe.
Off the court, she like Kobe. Off the court, she more like bro. She has to go to her own home games, like hoodied up, tied.
I think as we all know, your environment makes you a kind of a different person. I just think personally, if she's not at Iowa, put her somewhere hot. She might be a little bit something else. Put her in the South. She might. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. They might. The people around her going to open her up.
Yeah.
Turn her up. Caitlin, come on.
Kind of like Haley Van Lith. She started being in their TikToks, dancing and stuff like that. I see what you're saying.
So I guess I don't renege my argument.
It's both ways. They go both ways.
Too late. I mean, I got my man. You agreed with me from the jump. You just had to get you on board. I
just had my own argument.
You didn't have your own argument.
I had it already in my mind.
You didn't
really.
So once this class goes to the WNBA, are y'all buying tickets to go see Caitlin Clark?
No.
Keep watching
will I cut on my TV to watch? For sure.
Course. So what has to be done for y'all to buy a ticket to go to a WNBA game?
I don't buy tickets to regular NBA games, so
I'm just saying,
I'm lying. I'm going.
I'm seeing Caitlin Clark.
I'm going
in person.
I'm going.
If she comes to the city near me, like she played in TD, yeah, I'd go.
They're gonna be $25 for now.
That's for now, but they can what?
It's the beginning stages. It's about to once. I feel like the answer is a little bit different once
Midway
we have
through the
another
season?
class, and it's like we kind of get the same like excitement around another class. And it's like, oh, I want to see Angel Reese play so and so who just came out,
Yeah,
not
this can't be the
just
first
Angel Reese and
exciting
Caitlin Clark, the only two.
It can't just be one class and then it dies down.
They got to build, and it's going to build, and it's going to be great.
Yeah, facts.
Hey. Yeah, so like maybe in a few years, but like right once you get drafted, probably not. Just watch it. But yeah, when it's more company, oh yeah,
Fact.
because then there's more names. You know, like you're not ready to just go sit there and just watch Caitlyn the whole night. Like I want to actually see a good game,
See her
like
compete against
know
somebody.
what I'm watching, like know who I'm watching. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not just ready to go watch a bunch of like random people. No offense.
For all that, you know what I'm saying? Might as well put Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese in the 3-on-3 with Ice Cube in them.
I don't think that's a good move at all.
Oh, it would be a great move.
They are great.
They would get
They are
paid,
great
and that
women's
would be-
players.
Huh?
They are great women's players, but they will get exposed. They're playing grown ass men at the end of the day, and they will get exposed, and that will hurt who they are. That will hurt their status.
It depends.
That's hurting their
All
status,
I'm saying
bro.
is, if I'm them and I'm trying to argue something, wouldn't do it. But I'm saying to get that money, because Ice Cube would pay them $1 million.
Yeah, he said $5 million for Caitlyn, which I don't think he has from the big three, but whatever.
Hey, I'll take out a loan for Caitlyn. Because you're gonna get that back.
Are you?
Quick.
What? Yes.
The
City to
boost
city, tour to tour,
Boosting
state
those
to
ticket
state.
sales.
I need them back ends right after.
But when she's not playing up to par, it's a risk.
Bro, it's
Rich
they're not
to
gonna have-
riches, I get it,
they're
but
not gonna have time to wait to see that she's not playing up to par. They're gonna pre-sell it quick. Like they're gone. So by the once you bought it, you gotcha. Like they went through it. They went through it. She ain't doing what you thought she was gonna do. That's on you.
they can choose to go in that three Ice Cube's
The big
league,
three.
the big three, and that would be a very selfish decision. But you can't be mad because at the end of the day, if the WNBA is paying them below their value, $300K,
I'm gonna go somewhere else to seek it.
and that's what the big three is.
I don't think they make $300K.
This is something that you say what?
I think they make $75,000.
No. The highest paid, I looked it up. The highest paid player in the WNBA makes $282,000. But this is a decision that's similar to me to the one I'm reaching a little bit, but the one that Dion had. Dion could have stayed down and went for a greater cause, staying at JSU, which Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese have by going to the WNBA because they're gonna watch it grow while taking a pay cut.
Mm-hmm.
And Dion instead chose to go to Colorado, which was, I don't want to say a selfish move, but he's a father. He did it for his son because he wants to see his son go to the NFL.
Yeah.
So there was something personal attached to it. For them going to the big
Great
three, it would be
publicity.
something personal attached to it. Fetty. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it would be. So I think the right move is for them to go to WNBA to continue to further just their image and just the women's
game.
sports. You know
If
what
they
I'm
choose to
saying?
leave after a while, I mean, leave if you don't feel like you making it, because Dion still left JSU in a way better spot than they found it.
Bro, I'm not. Nah.
I mean, I don't think you can leave. Like, leave and go where? I mean, WNBA, they don't get paid as much as they should, but they have overseas in the offseason,
They can still change.
which they get more
Everybody
money
can.
than the WNBA. But if you're a Caitlin Clark, you're an Angel Reese, you'll have endorsements.
And once the ticket sales go up, you're gonna see the pay start to go up. So, like JLove said, when more classes start to get in there, and it's more like well spread across all teams, yeah, WNBA gonna be up.
For sure.
Yeah, it'll be up.
Shout out the women sports, man. Shout out Dawn Staley. Let's get into this NC State legendary run that they had, man.
Talking about Big Escalade.
Big escalade. They were a number 11, the number 11 seed in the ACC tournament. They ran through that, won the tournament,
How many games they won? Like 5 in 5 days? 4 in 4 days?
something like that. I want to say 5 in 5 days. You feel me? Got first class ticket to the NCAA tournament, and my boy DJ Burns was down in that post giving them hell.
Well, he really hoops like somebody you'll see at the Rucker, bro. Like,
Hey.
that's what he reminded me of. You see him going to court, and he was actually handling that ball. Like, bro, I'm talking about he was at the top of the key handling it.
When I-
Dished it. cut, drove, lay. Like, honestly, bro.
He's a player we haven't seen in a while. A player that is truly a post player. Who's going to get down on that block and go to work.
I didn't know who this kid was, bro, until the tournament when they played Syracuse. Because kid who went to my high school, Judah Mintz. Because I'm wanting Syracuse to win. You know what I'm saying? Obviously.
Win what?
Beat NC State. Damn. At the beginning of the tournament, that ain't crazy.
Syracuse was not with it, nothing,
bro. But Judah's nice. Like, I'm thinking Syracuse can at least push past NC State. But this before they was NC State. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Man, DJ. doing crazy. He going crazy down. I'm like, nah, bro. This NC State team kind of different. The team itself, aside from him, was pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty solid too.
They play together as a team.
Yeah, they play really well.
But his skill package to be like a big man, like not your traditional basketball big man that you don't see no more. Like everybody wants 7 foot.
But he's not even a traditional big man. Like he's 6'9", 275.
He a power forward. He's Zebo. Zach Randolph.
he's huge, bro.
And bro, and like.
The thing that
whatever
killed
Oklahoma he drilled to make whatever drill he did when he was younger in football that made him go to basketball.
What
shit?
When I see him on the court, I said he's an NFL left tackle and he shouldn't be on the court.
Until you see him play.
He's still an NFL left tackle to me,
bro.
I don't see him succeeding in the NBA.
I do.
Because yes, he's 275. He gets down there and he bangs, but people are 7 foot, 7'1", 7'2". I think his shots getting swatted.
Cut that.
I think he's very crafty.
Yeah.
He is very crafty, but like
if he goes to the league.
Okay, but they trying to make Zion cut. He's still a Whopper away from. You know what I'm saying? Like
a Whopper away is crazy.
Whatchamacallit? He was doing. DJ Burns was doing an interview with somebody, and he basically called him fat. And DJ Burns took offense to that. Like he don't want to cut. He feels comfortable in his body.
He is fat, but he's very skilled, bro.
He's skilled, bro.
He's skilled, and I think that's the crazy thing about the NBA. Like he could have this hell of a performance, and he still looked at the kind of go like undrafted. But I'll tell you this, without a shadow of a doubt, if there's 1% chance that I can get drafted in the second round, I'm not playing football. Hey. For what? You think I want to pass set in someone's cold and get put on my back?
Yeah, go get drafted in the second round, making what?
He gonna touch it at least an
M. Well, he could, I guess, chump change.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He good.
Chump change compared to left tackle making $20 million.
First of all, that
he should have been grooming himself.
Them is false dreams.
He should have been grooming himself, bro.
What do you mean? He should have been grooming himself?
How tall is he?
He's 6'9". Even if you want to be real, that's a big ass left tackle, bro. That's a big left tackle.
The tackle for the Browns right now came out of Ohio State. He's 6'8", 6'9". Joe Alt, he's 6'8".
Bro,
that's real.
Football ain't for everybody. You can't.
I know for sure he tried it because he probably always been a kid that was bigger than everybody.
He wasn't though. That's the thing.
But you know,
his freshman year, it was pictures from his freshman year. He was still a big dude, but he was slimmer.
He's still probably 6'7". Like
at the end of the day,
so I'm saying I know he tried it.
Unless you're a top tier, and let's not fake like you gonna get cut like it's nothing. They ain't gonna just give him forever chance because he is this Cinderella story. They gonna give him a shot. If it don't cut, you cut. But at the end of the day, if he goes on with basketball, say he go second round, say he sticks 2-3 years. At the end of the day, he can always go overseas. At the end of the day, the UFL is a thing now. They would give him a shot 5 years down the road.
I won't be surprised if he's overseas in the G League. I won't be surprised.
But at the end of the day, let's not fake it. The basketball lifestyle is way sweeter just from a emotional fit. The lifestyle is way sweeter than playing football. Mentally, if you don't got it, it ain't for everybody.
If he get a shot, I think he'll make it count.
How? You know him?
I just think he gonna.
We say this because we've done that, and I don't know him, so I can't say what he can and can't do. But football is different, bro.
I think you're talking about him. You talking about? Yeah.
Oh, my fault. I thought you was talking about football. Yeah, and I think he will make it too.
I already asked it out. He probably tried football and really don't like it. Like it ain't for everybody, bro. You gotta be, bro.
Different.
You gotta be.
Hey DJ, I'm gonna need you to wake up at 6 a.m. Your whole diet gonna have to change like this. Meetings. That is a lot, bro.
Like, go ahead, block Michael Parsons.
Like, that's why when they even start making them comparisons, I'm like,
so what are we saying?
Good. That's something to talk about.
Are we saying the basketball D1 schedule is that much sweeter than the football?
Yes.
I'm gonna say yes.
Yes.
I don't really know the schedule.
Huh? I think so.
I don't know the schedule. We can pull one up.
Yeah, I personally don't know the schedule.
The reason
they don't have a camp, I'll tell you that.
They don't have
a camp.
But the reason I just say it's sweeter.
That's a good example. One, they don't have camp.
It's not as physically enduring. Like, you're running, but you're not. We banging out there. And camp, that's 30 days straight of just banging.
Put it like this: 60 plays of an NFL game versus them 10 minutes DJ have to play.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Versus them 10 minutes DJ have to play. Cause no one looking at him to go and play start. He probably start off trash minutes. You know what I'm saying? Getting a hell of a check, traveling all around the world.
All I gotta say is there's a reason football is only played once a week, whereas basketball you have multiple games in a week.
Yeah, and 17,
like, you feel
and
me?
17, 18 games compared to 82.
Like, come on.
Yeah,
it's a reason for that, bro. That your body, like,
yeah,
you last way longer playing basketball too. And he a bigger guy, like, probably might be healthier for him to stick with the basketball route.
Ask how many and you talk about longevity. You talk about your body. You talk about your mind. Ask any left tackle on our team if they had a chance to go to the NBA, what they'd rather be doing. They probably gonna lie.
Guys, anybody on the line, it don't just gotta be your tackle. That's a bang position, bro.
Well,
hand in dirt, you headbutting somebody every day.
Our lineman, 6'5", a guard, like would have to be a tackle just for the height. You know what I'm saying?
Even them, like Jules, 6'5". Ozzy, 6'8". Maybe.
He the only one who maybe got a shot, I guess.
Yeah.
As Ozzy, would you rather be blocking or on the block? You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you he'd probably say he'd rather be on the block. But this is what he got to do. But it's a little different for Ozzy, though, because Ozzy got a legit shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you talk about someone like DJ Burns who potentially has a shot to make a team, they saying we're going to mold you, we're going to breed you to be a left tackle versus I can cash out second round. I'm going to cash out in the second round.
That's facts. Something that shocked me late. It was late, like 11:30 p.m. Coach Calipari to Arkansas. Legendary Kentucky coach. You know what I'm saying? He had 35 first rounders come to Kentucky. He had 4 Final Four appearances and a national championship in 2012. This past year, they went out in the first round of the tournament. Well, did they go up? Yes. I feel like they won the first round in the SEC tournament as well as the NCAA tournament to Oakland in the NCAA tournament. Was it coaching? Was it play from the players? Was it bad play? Like,
I think it could be a multitude of things. One of the biggest reasons, I think, though, last national championship was in 2012. Why not go start somewhere else? You know what I'm saying? I don't see it as like a terrible thing. It's not like he won any recently. And real talk, this March Madness run been a little rough lately.
But I don't see the difference. Like, he brought in top recruiting classes every year to Kentucky, and he's going to do the same thing at Arkansas. So what's going to be the difference? I think the problem for Kentucky this year. Stop, bro. Hold on, let me get this out. I think the problem for Kentucky this year, they brought in all these freshmen, all these McDonald's All-Americans, and they couldn't balance each other on the court. In college basketball right now, you need maybe 1 to 2 scorers and then the rest role players.
Maybe that's why you left the fresh start. You get to actually build around it. You can't just tell people to, hey, get out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
That could be a reason he left. That's a fresh start. He could actually, like, build what he want to do.
Facts.
And, like, whatever he couldn't do at Kentucky, because they still got that like prestige. Like, you want to go there to, like, the hoop. Now he can get, like, actually get people, you know what I'm saying, get people to fit the role that he wanted to fit at Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? So
I think the culture at Kentucky was, okay, I'm going here as a freshman and I'm one and done. This is my ticket to the league. He can go to Arkansas. He can actually want people who are going to be there to win championships.
And then he can actually mold them instead of having them one and done players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. Like Rob Dillingham just declared. Justin Edwards just declared. Aaron Bradshaw just declared, transfer portal and declared. So it's like all these freshmen are one and done over there.
I'm gonna say first off, I got the utmost respect for Coach
Cal.
Coach Cal, man. Honestly, I thought it was pretty sad to see him go to Arkansas like that, because it's just resemblance of a theme that's consistent around like college, around sports in general. It's like the Giants are falling, bro. It's like it's time for new things to come in, and I would have preferred to see him ride off into the sunset like Saban did. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Just because, like,
facts,
bro.
It's kind of like
it's you build Kentucky, like even the things he did off the court, it made people want to come there and be a part of what they had. Like, he included Drake in a lot of things that he did, and I think that Coach Cal is a genius, both on the court and off the court. But just from a legacy standpoint, it was disheartening for me. But again, I don't know all the ins and outs of it, so I can't even judge his decision. Yeah. But I would have definitely liked him to ride off into the sunset. Just like it's like seeing Nick Saban go on to coach at Auburn. Now I can say Auburn, at like Mississippi State or something.
It was a great pick there.
Facts. It's like he was on the Mount Rushmore and they just knocked it down.
Yeah, and now he got to start something else and like kind of try to make it. And if it doesn't emulate the status of Kentucky now, it kind of looks a little off. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. You hate to see a program fall like that.
I hate to see a program fall like that, but y'all both made great points about, like, you know, these stars coming in and wanting to have a one and done type thing. And I think that specifically with basketball, this was like the first year. Well, it's kind of been going on for like the past couple years. It ain't really been no crazy stars in basketball. Mm-hmm. Really, the last one I could think of is Zion Williamson, mm-hmm. where it's like without a doubt, it's a star. You know what I'm saying? In college basketball. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's because he ripped the Nike shoes up and they was like, but like, it's for sure NIL, and I think they're going to have to balance out. They're going to have to find a way to balance out, because we don't really see teams no more. We see these loaded squads full of 5 stars who don't really have chemistry. But at the end of the day,
name every year.
At the end of the day, you need people, like you said, who need to master their role. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it just doesn't happen. It don't mesh well. You know what I'm saying? And the stars, these quote-unquote stars, it's like it's difficult for them to maneuver with other stars. Because at the end of the day, if you a star, you know who won't get you the ball when you need the ball. You know who you can pass to. It's just like everyone's kind of like in this awkward phase of trying to figure out how they can get off without doing too much, because you know the dude next to you,
he wants to rock.
He wants to rock.
That's another reason I think, to go back to women's basketball, that's why women's college basketball is finna take over. Because they can't go one and done. So you gonna actually see these. You gonna see them build. Like, you gonna see, bro. You gonna see Juju, like this year 3 when she at, bro. You gonna just keep seeing them until they get to that, bro.
And that's why they're a better investment. Bro. And that's why if I had dealings with NIL, I would want to deal with the women right now.
Because they're gonna be here. Like, you putting all like your money into these men like for a year, and it might not really. You feel what?
And you wanna know what else? They're stripped of ego. At this point, men, we feel like we deserve it. If you feel like you're nice, I deserve it. You know what I'm saying? This is me. But them, they haven't really been given much. Angel Reese kind of showed a little bit of ego now, but I'm gonna say that's swag. I'm gonna say she has swag. I'm gonna say she had confidence. I ain't gonna say ego. I don't think that she had a sense of entitlement.
She brought grit to the women's game that nobody's seen.
She brought grit, exactly. But all these women, like I think Coach Don Staley said it actually. Her starting 5, they getting paid, bro, at South Carolina. You wouldn't. I mean, at least do you follow any of them on social media?
No.
I wouldn't know, but like, I feel like the dudes, as far as we know, and that could just because we're not following them, but the dudes who we know who really having with NIL, you see it.
Yeah.
You see it there too.
You see it, just not in the same sense, because it's still like a different, you know what I'm saying? Still a different demographic, but like
dudes at NIL right now, they have scat packs. They have chains.
5 minutes up the street.
They have Cartiers. They gonna flaunt it like we dudes at the end of the day.
That's what I'm saying. But women, do you see that?
You see it. It's subtle.
Yeah, you see subtle.
You see a Chanel bag. You see the nails always done.
You see a brand new Benz EQS all pink.
What is that? You see the Chanel bag. You see the nails done. I can market that. Yeah. It don't look as like, oh, you're not put in the lane where you kind of look rapper-esque. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we want to get fly, but that rapper-esque look, that's dangerous. It's not like extremely marketable. It's just peer-to-peer. It's more so peer-to-peer respect amongst in the community. Like, I see you doing your thing. But as far as from a brand perspective, I don't know. I would rather go the safer route with that Chanel bag and them nails done. And women at the end of the day, they gonna sell more.
What's up?
They gonna sell more.
You put Lotto on any commercial, I'm buying whatever she's selling.
Talk to him. Talk to him, bro. Like it is what it is.
Nah, so Cheek spoke on Rob Dillingham, freshman from Kentucky, declaring for the draft. We also have another freshman, Bronny, declaring for the draft. There's been a lot of word going on that. How do you feel about like both?
I saw both what?
Like Rob Dillingham and Bronny. Like,
I'm gonna speak on Bronny first. I seen something earlier, and he was speaking on how people have connections, right? Your dad has a connection with this tax company or this agency over here, and he helps you get an internship or he helps you get a job right out of college. It's the same thing. The NBA is a job at the end of the day.
I'm loving that.
LeBron's in the league. He's the face of the NBA for many years. This is Bonnie's internship.
Bro, I've been seeing a lot of Twitter posts. People mad, keep talking about he's only going to get drafted because of his pops. Bro, at the end of the day, the world we live in, it's who you know.
It's who you know, bro.
Like, bro, that's going to get you in so many doors. So, like, I don't think it's a bad move for Bronny, bro.
But
he's going to get developed regardless.
Sports and politics been like that forever, though. Like, like 5-star recruits.
Publicity stunt.
Those people, like 5-star recruits, not all them 5 stars. It's who you know.
Yeah, bro. It's where you go, who you meet, who you know. Like, bro, it's who you bump elbows with at the end of the day, bro. And if my pops is Bron, and he they had to sit down. If he thinks I'm ready to come out, I'm coming out, boy.
Yes. If LeBron says draft Bronny, somebody's drafting Bronny.
Because you know what? You're going to get Bron, too, most likely.
Like, come on, what are you talking about? Listen. And then, bro, he's not ass.
He's not bad.
He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He plays great defense. And
he's only going to develop, bro.
And he's only going to develop.
Against grown men, you're going to develop quick.
What Cheek said was the key. He plays great defense. He don't got to take a shot. You put him in the right situation where he put shooters around him. Where it's no pressure. Just lock up. I need you on that wing.
Lock up, bro.
Now it's a different conversation. And everyone who's saying, like, oh, he only going to get it because of his dad. If your dad was Bron, you would do the same thing. Every person would do the same exact thing. I don't think it's a question. This whole he's in the transfer portal. If he's doing that, he's doing it because he want to do it. Why not just go, like you said, go to the league. You making millions. The Nass is doing it. And it's not a diss to Thanasis at all because it's like we said, if you have connections, you know what I'm saying. And Thanasis is playing D just like Bronny's playing D. Use them. It would be no difference, like you said, if it was an internship, if it was working wherever, you know what I'm saying? He just happened to be in a more fortunate situation than a lot of people.
And I'm not mad if he does stay in college and use his trips to put a route. I'm not mad at that.
Now, the question is, could you deal with it?
All the publicity that comes with it?
Could you deal with all the hatred that comes with it? Because it's I think that's what,
He's been doing that his whole life.
Nah, but it's a little different this time. Now. This one a little different.
I mean,
only because you come from, people saying you done got to where you got because of your dad. But now you adding this money in the equation, it's adding a whole. But he been getting money because of NIL.
Yeah, the money been there.
But it's just now it's a professional league, and now it's going from just people churmering to now Skip Bayless and now podcasters and now everyone got something to say about you because you're on the team and what they want you to be or what you've been awarded or what I ain't gonna say awarded because he earned it. What the opportunity he's been granted is a little more grander than other people's. People gonna have a lot to say. Whether it be on the court, you only here because of, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it just depends if he grown enough to deal with that because that's a lot,
then
bro.
It's also gonna be different because if he has a 2.7 turnover game compared to the guard on the Indiana Pacers,
who do the same thing.
It's going to be.
Yeah,
it's going to be
come in and
microscope.
produce because they're gonna have these expectations of him. They're gonna so really he's got to block out the noise. And
He's put in a microscope as soon as he gets into the league. As
I
soon
feel
as he
like-
steps on the court,
Bro,
I feel like he's gonna be that type of person because he got the right people around him to handle it. So I feel like he'll be all right in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know, bro.
I mean,
That's
he has the
tough.
people around him,
Bro,
but
Bron
like
came out of high school.
it's his mental health at the end of the day.
It's his
like,
mental health at the
Yeah,
end of the day,
yeah.
bro.
Some people can't control your mental health.
And just like, you know what I'm saying, you can have as many people as around as you want, but at the end of the day, the world we live in is just you and this phone. You know what I'm saying? How most people start their day, they pick this up, put it down. At the end of the day, you don't want to scroll on the net, bro, and like
just see your face with
and
bad
just see
comments
everyone
on it.
having
Yeah.
something to say about you constantly. You only got this because of your dad.
Until
and
he
if he
start-
want to carve his own lane, like the example that I always think about is
He changed his name.
from the DMV,
Oh.
Stephon Diggs. You know what I'm saying? Trey Diggs never wanted to be in and this is a little different, but it's kind of not because Steph and Trey, they dad passed when they was young, so Steph pretty much raised Trey. So Steph, he was like, he's for sure the greatest. He was the greatest high school player to ever come out of DMV, hands down. So Steph, he went to private school, prestigious private school, Our Lady of Good Counsel, and Trey coming up, he was like, oh, I'm completely going a different lane, and I'm playing a different position. Y'all not going to put me in the same under the same lens as my, you know what I'm saying, as my brother. He went to a public school, and then instead of going to Maryland Fallsburg, he went to Alabama. And he did start out playing receiver, but Saban was like, you play DB? All right, bet I'm doing that. So it just depends on how he want to do it. I don't know. It's a tough situation, I think, to be able to deal with that criticism. Because at the end of the day, we get criticized going to an away game, people talking trash. You see how hot we get on the field if one person, two people say something to you.
Big
Now you
shawty
talk
at,
about millions,
Yeah.
people you don't know, wherever you
People
just
you
think
do
about when
not
he get
know.
off the bus.
Yeah.
Think like people, oh you suck, you like that's a lot.
It's
bro.
hard, bro.
It's a lot.
Your dad is the greatest, probably athlete
So that's
ever.
already something within itself, and now they got yeah.
It's tough, bro.
We
It's
gonna
tough.
see. We gonna see.
It's tough,
All I can say is Bronny get in that lab, boy.
bro.
You need putting up 500 shots a game.
Do something, bro.
Get in the lab,
Prove
bro.
everyone wrong.
Yeah, you gonna be.
Get in the lab,
And
bro.
like I said, he
Because
earned
everybody
it.
gonna be
Everything he
riding
got,
when
he earned it.
everybody gonna be riding when it turns out better than what everybody expected it to.
Mm-hmm. They gonna jump
Bro,
on. They gonna jump on the
on-
bandwagon
they
just
gonna, bro,
like
they gonna jump quick.
when
bro.
LeBron went to the Pacers right now. They gonna jump on the Pacers, so they gonna jump in the bandwagon.
Tough cards though.
It's gonna be smooth.
To wrap it up, though, I just want to talk about, you know, the buzz around Boston college football right now. The Bill O'Brien effect, as we call it. Since I've been here for 3 years, Matt Ryan never pulled up. Matt Ryan was here. Joe Mazzulla, I don't want to mess your name up. The Celtics basketball coach was here. He talked to us after practice a little bit.
Matt Hasselbeck was here.
Matt Hasselbeck. I don't think we see Matt. Matt came. I think Matt came.
I think he usually here because
he ain't come.
He ain't come?
No. I think one time he did because his son came on a visit up here.
He pops his head
That's
in.
personal. He
But
came just
still,
for love.
yeah. But he
just
was
for
here. He was
love.
here at
Yeah.
practice.
Now y'all got a different lens.
Will Blackman? Will Blackman came back to coach. He's on the staff now. Legend here at BC.
player.
You know, it's just a bunch of alumni, a bunch of special guests, a bunch of people around to want to see what the new BC football team is gonna look like.
And y'all in it, and y'all in the fold. You know what I'm saying? Y'all were groomed by Halfley. I was with Half for 2 years. Immensely grateful and thankful for like the culture he created because it was one that I needed, and because of my first couple years at Towson, it was more of like kind of what y'all experiencing now, like that that real college football-y kind of feel. And Half, as we all know, is like he's a lead guy, and it's good for veterans, and it's good for it's a good culture he created, and one that I loved, I cherished, I forever value. But seeing like y'all like from a outside looking in kind of lens, I think it's exactly what y'all needed.
Oh, definitely.
It's exactly what y'all needed, and I love what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? I actually shook his hand for the first time today. And I think what he's doing is creating like a sense of pride. Like anytime someone is in their own backyard, they're gonna treat it with the most love ever. And I think in years past, BC was just BC, but now he's trying to make BC Boston's team. And when you think of Boston, he wants you to think of Boston College. Mm-hmm. And I don't think that was the case, at least from the time period that I've been here. Like you said, bringing the guys that he's brought back around is bringing like bevies of support. And I think it's showing like kind of like the theme of this, what we've been talking about today is like connections, bro. Yeah. And those will take you further than any talent, because like you could say Half and B.O.B. like, I mean, both equally great coaches, but when your roots are planted here, the reach that you have is further, and I think y'all are feeling that.
I think it's definitely like, I wouldn't say respecting.
It is
maybe power. Bill O'Brien was a head football coach in the NFL. Coach Half was defensive coordinator. You know, Bill O'Brien coached under Bill Belichick and Nick Saban. So it's like people have this respect for him. They want to see him. They want to see what he's building from the ground, not from the ground up. We're not ass, but they they want to see what he's building to be a ACC championship contenders, be a national championship contender. So
it's power for sure, but I think more so than power, it's connections. If you've been here your whole life, you know you can reach people in a way that you can if you coming from out of town. That's like if I go in Jersey and I try to plant my flag at Rutgers, you will probably have more success because those, you know, just little things about growing up in a place and building connections in a place that I can never relate to, no matter how great I am. You mm-hmm. know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
And I think that's a part that has to play in it. But I think power. But I mean, they're both at the end of the day, they're league guys. Head coach, one, yes, but league guys. So I think it comes down to his network is larger in this area than Havs was.
Yeah, facts.
And so the depths and the how far people are willing to go, it's shown.
For sure.
I'm loving it.
I just can't wait till September 2nd.
Make sure April 13th.
In Tallahassee, Florida.
Spring game. I heard we already have some crazy games.
Oh yeah, spring game. I forgot about the spring game.
Right, the spring game already be.
Our Saturday practices are packed, bro. Like the sidelines are packed.
It's not even just recruits no more, bro. It's
it ain't even just Saturday practice. I think all y'all practice got a crowd. Hey, I don't remember that.
Thursday was
Tuesday's light. Thursday
was pretty hefty because you know that's when kids start coming up.
Yeah. Saturday.
Jumping, bro.
He make it feel like a community. Like coming to see y'all is like coming to see the community. And then, even like the coaches, like,
and it's a show to watch. Like, bro, we get out there Saturday and it's real life been a game every Saturday.
Yeah, it's
like you've been to a few. Mm-hmm. Like the practice atmosphere is different, and like you said, it is like kind of what we needed. Because I think in order to do something like we trying to like to, in order to get where we go, we got to do stuff we ain't never did before. And this change of pace, mm-hmm. I'm loving it, bro. And it's only gonna benefit, like, because if we had the seasons we had in past years, and if we only stepped the game up, who knows like what's to come, bro. Like that 6-win season can easily turn to 10, 12, mm-hmm. quick. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
like, bro.
Two different philosophies. I feel like in college, you need a gritty experience, and I feel like this is the gritty experience. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. For veterans, I think Halfley's philosophy is very beneficial, like on the latter end of your career, because at the end of the day, your body get beat down playing this game.
I think it was more of a NFL philosophy.
No,
which was he had that background. You know, he came from the league, and in the NFL, you have to take care of your body as you get older.
I think Coach O.B. gonna bring the best of both worlds, if we're being honest. Because real talk, he still knows the league. He know how they practice in the league. So I'm not saying like what we doing now ain't gonna be what we doing week 10. I already know. I think, and like he's super smart. Like when I say he talk ball, he talk about like he talk to the punters. He talk to the punters the same way as he talk to a center, as he talk to a quarterback, bro. Like he knows ball. So I don't think like, yeah, we getting that gritty experience, but I think we also still gonna have the trickles of what have like developed here too. It's just now everybody's in the same boat, whereas like before it felt like, you know, if you was a vet, like maybe you feel like it was like, but now I feel like everybody's on this same path because this is still everybody's first impression. Like,
that's a great point.
You know what
I think Bill O'Brien is performing a master class in change management and in culture management, because like you said, he's not completely stripping y'all of what y'all have known for the last 3 years,
but he's introducing us to something
but he's
new, and he's gonna grow.
Introducing it in increments, and it's gonna grow. And I think that's the reason why y'all have been as receptive as y'all are, because of the way he's conducting everything.
Everybody's buying in, like you see, nobody
like it's
we
been
know we're trying to get done, that we know we all trust that he's gonna get us to where we want to go. So I mean, why not?
Yeah,
our slogan is earn it. Like, you got to get out there every day, and you got to earn it. You
gotta crunch it.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. For me, it's been a real fun spring.
It went fast, and
surprisingly, like,
and in the past, like you see it in the locker room, you get to practice 7, 8, 9. It's like, oh,
you start dreading.
Like this year,
we
I was like
8.
I'm like, let's go. Like
we're still we still got that same drive. It's like
let's go.
Like, everybody can see it, bro, and it's like you just seeing the glimpses of like what can be, like when they were fully coming together, bro. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so
I'm really excited to see y'all, bro.
I know really everybody around us is excited.
I'm telling you,
so
spring game really fun.
Oh man, it's a nice little show, man.
I think it was a great show, man. I appreciate y'all flying me out.
Anytime, brother.
Always a great time.
On Jazz Dime. Alright, man. Global. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We out.
We global now.